Back on again with another bit of truth breakdown. Much respect to all my patrons, yes, VIP and all. We're gonna get into some things here. We're gonna talk about the Savannah Guthrie, as you can see it right there, grinning, and the masses. And I always try to do a video on this one back in the days, breaking it down as a fake woman and the masses. And they always take the video down. But here is this, they're telling you that this one mom right here is kidnapped and they left in suicide notes and all. We're gonna get into it and break it down, because once you see these characters as public figures, you know they got a psyop in their back pocket for the masses. And we also gonna get into some more things with Donald Trump. Yes, shit up on the damn, in the Oval Office. Yes, just shit in his pampers. Remember, I already told you, it been going around that the Donald Trump been relieving himself in the pants. And nobody there to clean him up. We're gonna get into that also later on in the video. But pay attention here with the Savannah supposedly mom disappear or kidnap, breaking news style. Listen, pay attention.
So right now, the search for Savannah Guthrie's missing mother growing more frantic. Guthrie's colleagues at NBC detailing some of the challenges law enforcement are facing.
Listen here, people.
Clearly, this wasn't a robbery, and this was somebody who...
So listen, people, this is when they just came out with the breaking news alert. So what they're trying to do is here prep you up for you to believe that the Savannah Guthrie mom is kidnapped because it's working on TV. The Savannah is working on TV. So of course somebody gonna go to her mom home and hold her hostage, kidnap her and hold her hostage for supposedly ransom. I guess that's where they're going, as you could see this punk on screen fixing it up for you. Pay attention.
They tried to abduct this person. They get them out of the house in the middle of the night, it appears.
They get them out in the middle of the night.
Because of the neighborhood, it's not tightly packed. It's within Tucson, but we're not talking about house next to house next to house. So because of the vegetation, because of the terrain, because of the way of the layout of the neighborhood, according to the sheriff's office, so far they have not had a lot of luck in getting video. We were talking about yesterday.
Okay, so what they're trying to tell you, that she live in an isolated area in Arizona, where it's not a lot of houses in the area that she live, just mostly like trees and these things, isolated area. So yes, that's where the Savannah Guthrie mom live. So it's easy for her to get kidnapped and hold for ransom. Remember that? Pay attention, because her daughter work on NBC Today show. Take a look.
Morning, hopefully a neighbor would have a video of a car leaving or somebody in the area. But that hasn't been too fruitful so far. So that's proving to be a real challenge.
Because it's an isolated
law enforcement
area.
Sources tell.
And there you go, people. There go the Savannah Guthrie mom. It's a faker. It's a 100% fake. I don't care what nobody say. They never can fool the mag yet. No matter how they try, they can't fool me yet. So you better believe me. There's no way this is real. It's fake shit. All orchestrated by the world government, the ones who put on that Savannah sodomite on TV. So pay attention. Yes, they're showing you that these important people, mom, can get kidnapped and hold for ransom. Pay attention. How much you think they pay that Savannah to come on TV and deceive you, to lie to you? They're not paying it just to work on TV, but how much they pay for the deception. This is also part of it. Right here, listen.
The LA Times, there was blood found at the 84-year-old's home, which
and she 84 for the number 12 coding that bring you back to your number 3, 2 and 1, 1 and 2. You understand? And yes, people, all of it gonna come. When you listen to it, it gonna come to you like, yes, somebody kidnapped this person. They saw blood though, meaning that she was fighting and her blood left behind. Did they tell you whose blood it is? They have to tell you that in a setup story. Remember, people, it's not fake. It's not real, so you can't fake real. You hear what I say? It's not real, and you can't fake real. So therefore, it's going to come off as fakery. Listen to this.
Signs of a forced entry.
Okay, no sign of forced entry.
Criminologist Dr. Laura Petler joins us now. Dr. Petler, thanks so much for joining the program.
Why would you bring in the Dr. Petler for what? What do you bring in a Dr. Petler for? What? A doctor know about kidnapping? A doctor can break down this situation where the person missing and they find blood? Come on, this is bullshit. As you can see, it's another puffy-faced bastard. Looks similar to this Savannah Guthrie. You see it or not? They're made up. They're not real. They've made up females. Listen and pay attention.
I want to start there about the blood found at the crime scene,
yes,
showing that there was...
Why did you call it a crime scene? Why did you call it a crime scene, people? Blood found at the crime scene. As far as you know, people, as they're telling you this story, the woman could just get up and gone. I'm just saying, why did they mention a crime scene? Or would it be a crime scene? You see what's behind it right there? The 33 coding. Or you get 33 with 12 and 11? It wouldn't make 23, but 2, 3 still 33. Do you understand me? But look, people, the 12 is a 3. So it's 311 right there, 33. You got it? Pay attention as they fool you right here with Freemasonry. Listen and watch.
Some type of struggle. As they process the scene, what are detectives looking for?
Let's see.
So, good morning, Lawrence. Thank you for having me. Yes, this is a very serious case. And when they're processing the scene, they're going to be wanting to look at every single thing that is normal in the house compared to...
Look at every single thing that's normal in the house. Nothing normal about this character. Look, people, you see the brow ridge? Take a look at that right there. Every time TV show you a woman and they show you with brow ridge, it's a man in a drag. Just like the Savannah Guthrie. It's a man in a drag faking you with this other character right here. That's the character that played the mom on TV. You better understand what I'm saying here. None of those people is actually real. They're not bringing no real life story about them. They fake 100% in. So what you think about the Savannah Guthrie mom? It's another fake of a TV to bring you this right here. Listen.
What would not be normal. So obviously blood and any kind of forced entry would not be normal. And the way that they're going to do this is by using victimology. They're going to learn everything that they can learn about Nancy Guthrie, and then they are going to compare it to what they're seeing in the scene. It's normal to process for fingerprints, for DNA, for trace evidence, for impression evidence. There's lots of different types of evidence that they can process for in the scene, and then with rapid results and a lot of the technology that we have today, they can get they can get information about...
Yes, you can get the information that, yes, she was kidnapped and held for ransom. That's the only place they're going to go with this fakery right here. So they're fixing it up, people, for you to believe in the theory that they're actually selling you, that she got kidnapped for ransom. Move.
Hoping we would wake up that morning with good news about Savannah Guthrie's mom. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It's still ongoing.
And look, people, it's another man in a drag again, another chimp in a wig, and the masses and the clothing right there. And of course, they're gonna throw fluid on the fire for you to believe that the Savannah mom is kidnapped right now and held hostage for ransom. And these people on TV gonna beat it in your head that that's what happened. Remember, these are the same peoples right here. They do the same work as the Savannah. Yes, they deceive you every single morning. They come on TV to deceive you. Pay attention to this.
That's where we begin with that very troubling situation with Savannah's mom in Arizona. She is still missing at this hour. Police say they are now looking into the authenticity of an apparent ransom note for Nancy.
Apparent ransom note. Apparent. Pay attention.
Originally sent to a local news station.
Wow, people. It was originally sent to a news station, people. They send a ransom note to a news station, not NBC, that the supposed Savannah Guthrie work for, but a local, I guess, radio station. They send the damn note to, the ransom note, people. The note that the supposed family member supposed to get whoever they want the money from. Why would you send it to a radio station? That makes sense? Pay attention to this bullshit.
Revealing there is evidence at the scene, including blood, pointing to a possible abduction.
Why blood would I point to abduction? Look at that right there, people. That's what they're showing for the blood. Look at codings right there, 666 on the damn flower pot. But this is fakery right here they're showing you. This can prove that nobody get kidnapped. What is that right there, people? And how would this blood get on the ground? Say, for instance, the Savannah mom supposedly, Nancy, or whatever they call him, is injured. How the blood would that end up on the ground looking like that, people? What is that? What is that? What is that right there? What happened? A nosebleed? This is the dumbest shit in the world, but that's what they're selling you for reality. Right here, take a look.
Jonathan Bigliotti is in Tucson with the latest. Jonathan,
Look, people,
good morning.
they got the blood drops. They got the blood drops right there. And they're showing you other little foreign stuff in it. Pay attention.
What can you tell us about this ongoing nightmare?
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, and Gail, good morning to you. I spoke with the sheriff yesterday who tells me they received this apparent note on Monday.
Look at the hand sign, people. You see the pyramid right there on the hand sign? That's the Illuminati pyramid to show you these are deceivers as he come to supposedly shed some light on this fake story right here. They're trying to beat it deeper into your brain and your mindset that this really happened. As you could see, it's not.
They quickly handed it over to the FBI, who is now analyzing it.
You see that right there, people? You see that again? What did I tell you? How would FBI come involved in this case? Because it's a Savannah Guthrie mom, a famous person mom. I told you already, people, if you want to identify fakery, look what they're going to tell you about who taking over the case. FBI. The FBI know to make fakery. You don't understand, and it's kind of like in the dark a little bit when it comes to FBI cases, so you can't prove if it's fake or real. That's why all fakery end up being FBI cases. You find a little bit of blood, there's no supposedly evidence to show that somebody was kidnapped, but that's what they wanted to believe. And why would FBI come in on that case, people? Why? Why is it a FBI case? You know what kind of case the FBI is interested in? Come on, nobody die. You don't involve no money. Remember, the FBI is mostly there to stop people from, abusing the money that they have for the destruction and the deception. So yes, if it involves money, frauds and these things, yes, the FBI will come in. But not no damn kidnap. It's bullshit for the dumb people.
Not confirmed its authenticity, but I am told specific details within that note warranted showing it to the Guthrie family.
Okay. Specific
fingerprints,
details.
DNA,
look,
camera
people, this
image.
is another faker right here on the world stage. You have to be able to, beat it in your head so you understand what they tell you is real. Pay attention to him with all the stars on him. And the badge, pay attention here.
Everything you can imagine.
Investigators say they're using every tool to find Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show co-host.
What kind of tool? As you could see him right there, the Savannah with the ugly face. It's a man in a drag. A man in a drag. They used to fool you right there. And there it go in the orange clothing for Freemasonry.
Savannah Guthrie. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos says the FBI is now analyzing an apparent ransom note.
Why you need the FBI to analyze the ransom note? The FBI wouldn't even shit on that case, people. I'm not playing. The FBI wouldn't give it a bad of the eye. You hear me? That's not no FBI case, but it's fakery. That's what they do, people. When they fake real, it's not gonna match up with real life. Listen.
Is there anything in that note that seems credible at this moment that you were giving weight to?
Of course he knows.
The entire note.
So you're not dismissing this note at this point?
Not.
You see?
He says he shared the note with the Guthrie family the same night he received it. Of the thousands of tips that you get,
so he's the one who received it, people. This character was the one who received the ransom note from the supposedly news channel, our radio station, local radio station that they give it to. They hand it over to him. Take a listen.
Everything.
Well, no, because some of them just don't have any.
This rose to the level.
Sure does. It's more threatening. You guys asked, was there any threats? This was pretty threatening.
According to Nanos, the note contained details about what the 84-year-old was wearing the night of the crime, but would not confirm its authenticity.
What a joke for the masses. And can you believe this, people? Just think about it for a minute. Try to grasp this for a minute. That the supposedly kidnapper is watching everything right now. Can you believe it? That's why I say you can't fake real, because you're going to leave out a lot of details that would have been in real life. Like the fact that these people would have known that, listen, the kidnapper is watching. Why broadcast all this shit on the news? Why tell them what you think? Why bring in expert to break it down before you find the damn kidnappee? you find the person that kidnapped, right? I'm saying, people, why is they going in these details knowing that the kidnapper is watching the news? He give the damn shit to a news channel or a radio station. So he already know it gonna be on TV. Why feed into this right here? Why tell him what you do and what you figure out? Why? Because it's him you're telling. Everything you figure out and you tell them on TV, you're telling the kidnapper the whole thing just like you're telling us. Why would you want to do that? Now you're telling us FBI on the case and you come spilling the bean. So you're telling the kidnapper now that FBI is on it. You're telling them all of these shits now. You're putting up the kidnapper on game so he can be one more step ahead of you. But this is a hoax. That's why they don't look on those things. You can't fake real
Initially
here.
sent to a local news station who forwarded it to authorities and agreed not to report on it.
And
but
not and
yesterday,
agree. Listen, they agree not to report on it. And they even report on that also. That they tell them not to report on it. Even that get reported. Is it real? As you could see the 3S right there, the $ coding right there. But pay attention, and they're talking about Bitcoin. And I guess it's TMZ get this allegation right here, this alleged. Pay attention.
Z was also sent a copy. TMZ comes out with this note that you have known about.
How did TMZ get it? How did TMZ get it? TMZ get it from the radio station real fast? Wow. Listen.
Threes have now seen, and it sounds like it could compromise this case to some degree.
You hear that, people? You hear that, people? It could compromise the case to a degree. And then this one say, yes, it could. And that's what they doing right now. Compromising the case by even talking about it. Why? The person is still kidnapped. Why coming on discussing evidence and all? Why? Wow, so you're letting the criminal, the kidnapper know how far you at, how close you at to him and all. Finish listening.
I hope not.
I hope not.
The sheriff also says surveillance video from Guthrie's home has led them nowhere so far.
See that, people? Not even surveillance camera from their home. Because they couldn't come on TV and tell you that Savannah Guthrie mom ain't got no damn security camera on the home. But I guess the security camera get outdo by the kidnapper. Outsmart. I guess the kidnapper outsmart that those surveillance system that they have at their house. Because they have no force entry. They have no force entry and the camera never pick up nothing to help. I'm saying, people, if it's a real kidnapping going on, the kidnapper really want them to get the ransom note and he get it to a radio station, why didn't just leave it on the scene? It wouldn't be a complication if it's a kidnapper or not. Remember, you are kidnapping for ransom. You want ransom because you write a ransom note. Why not leave it on the scene? So when they realize, hey, can't find grandma, can't find mom, but there go the note right there on the floor, and right away, you know about it. Now, even in a movie, when they show you kidnapping, what they tell you? Don't tell the police. We just want the ransom money. Don't bring it to the police. But this kidnapper, he want the police involved. So he bring the note, the ransom note, to a radio station so the radio station can have it to read it out on air. I guess that's why you would have bring it to a TV station. How do you get it to them anyway? I guess you just email it, post it, what? How do you get that information to them? This is the dumbest shit in the world, people. Unbelievable that they pass this off as real. Normally, the kidnapper don't want police involved. Don't get the police involved. Just send me this money right here. So therefore, we only want the family member to see the ransom note. But now you're broadcasting it. You're broadcasting the ransom note. So now police and FBI and everybody is involved. Don't believe in this faker right here. Like I tell you, the Savannah Guthrie, sodomite on the world stage, gatekeeper on the people. That's why it's on TV, programming your ass. So that means you're always going to have some kind of psyop waiting for the dumb people. Kick it away with a bam.
We do have some breaking news. Former First Lady Jill Biden's ex-husband has been charged with the murder of his wife.
So listen to this, people. Former First Lady Jill Biden ex-wife killed his wife. It's his wife now. They find her dead and he's a killer. We're gonna get to it if he's on the run and they have a manhunt or whatever for this guy. But yes, he ties to the Jill Biden, former First Lady. It's her ex-husband, supposedly. So pay attention, people, to these fake news that they use for the distraction. Listen to
post here from our very own Josh Breslow as we are learning more about this. A woman died after a domestic dispute call in New...
A woman died after domestic abuse. Our dispute. Domestic dispute, and she died. I guess when they check it out, it's Jill Biden, supposedly former husband. Listen.
Castle County this past December, and now her husband is facing charges for her killing. This is all happening in Delaware. William Stevenson, 77 years old, is charged with first...
and he's 77 years old, people. Pay attention here. Listen.
Murder in the death of his 64-year-old wife, Linda Stevenson, after a weeks-long investigation. Linda was found unresponsive on the living room floor after officers responded to a home there on Idlewood Road for a domestic dispute call.
So who called? Who called? The woman is dead. Who called you? Is it the Jill Biden ex-husband call that he killed his wife? Okay, go back a little bit. Listen.
Linda Stevenson after a weeks-long investigation. Linda was found unresponsive on the living room floor after officers responded to a home there on Idlewood Road for a domestic dispute call back in December 28th of 2025. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Now on Monday, Williams was taken into custody at the same home.
Okay.
He was committed to the Howard Young Correctional Institution after failing to post $500,000 cash bail.
So it's $500,000 cash bail. His bail is $500,000 cash. Okay, let's listen.
Also do know TMZ reports that William Stevenson, Linda's husband, was previously married to the former First Lady Jill Biden.
And of course TMZ gonna be the one to break that. They know everything about these puppets in the spotlight. I break that down for you to understand how they do that gatekeeping with these punks on the world stage. The TMZ get it from the people themselves, the script. That's who they get it from. Do you understand? So that's why they're the one who gonna come out with the pictures. They're gonna come out with the videos. They're gonna come out with anything have anything to do with these peoples on the world stage. It's not necessarily real. As a matter of fact, it can be real if TMZ have it before everybody else. It's all orchestrated and set up for the dumb people. You see the TMZ involved in the first case, the one I show you? Okay, and they're also involved in this too. So pay attention here, listen.
As we have been sharing here with you. He also opened a popular college bar near the University of Delaware called the Stone Balloon. But what we don't know right now is the cause and manner of Linda's death have yet to be released. So this is all just coming in here from our Fox team. And we did want...
it's all just coming in from the Fox team. They don't get it yet all the way. So yes, they're giving you a little hint about what happened now with Joe Biden. Jill Biden, supposedly ex-husband killing his wife right there. And now you're going to have a big old FBI case. Let's get deeper in it.
This morning, Jill Biden's first husband has been charged with murdering his second wife.
Yes, his first.
Authorities in Delaware announced the first-degree murder charge against his name is William Stevenson. They announced the charges yesterday. He and the former
William Stevenson. That's too cold a name right there. But listen.
Lady divorced more than 50 years ago. The Biden family has not commented on this case.
Jill Biden people, take a look at the Jill Biden. They're scary, man. These are some scary sight when they show these vagabonds on TV. They're not real. They're just about destruction for the masses. Right here. Take a listen.
Duncan has more.
After a month-long investigation, police arrested 77-year-old William Stevenson, the ex-husband of former First Lady Jill Biden. Stevenson is charged with murdering his 64-year-old second wife, Linda.
You have to mention is his second wife. The first lady former husband kill his second wife. Listen to this.
According to a statement from Newcastle County Police, officers were called to the residence on December 28th after a reported domestic dispute. In the living room, they found Linda's unresponsive body. She was later pronounced dead. A cause of death has not been released.
Why? Why you don't release the cause of death now that this guy is arrested for the murder and all? Why you can't tell us what's killed him? Listen.
Patty Master lives across the street from the Stevensons.
She was just as nice as can be. He was too, Bill.
Before his relationship with Linda, Stevenson was married to Jill Biden, then known as Jill Jacobs, in 1970. They divorced 5 years later. Jill then married Joe Biden in 1977.
Wow, what a fake life story they give you with these characters. They're all fake, people. I guess this photo is too old for you to see it clear. Look at this right here, people.
In her memoir, Biden described the divorce as the biggest disappointment of her life at that time, writing, quote, "I truly believe we were destined for each other. Looking back, it may seem like a mistake of youth."
Mistake of youth. Look at them,
Stevenson
people.
later became a critic of the Biden administration.
You hear that, people? The ex-husband of the Jill Biden becomes a big critic of the Biden. You see that right there? To show you, people, I never miss it. Just a show. All of these connections is just for the show. You never understand what they're doing on the world stage. It's a stage. It's a performance. You are the audience. Look.
His former wife.
And I am telling you, the young lady, Dr. Jill Biden, that I see on stage is somebody that I really don't even recognize.
Of course you don't recognize it. It's a faker. 100% faker. Talking about it's not the same person. Who you think it is? Who you think it is? You really believe it's a regular woman? Need to get out of here with this bullshit. It's nothing but fakery they're giving the masses to run with. Finish listening here. Listen.
He remarried about a decade after the divorce. Stevenson spoke to Inside Edition in 2020 about the day they met.
Look at it in the black stripe clothing right there, black and white stripe. Pay attention to this because they were setting it up for this right here, for the supposed death. Yes, by the supposed husband. That's why they show you this right here. They're not important. They wouldn't be important. Why would they be important? Because it's Jill Biden ex-husband? Come on, why did they get an interview right here? And why is he that big or of a figure where people know him where he can criticize Joe Biden? Because I already told you it's a show, but listen.
Sitting across the bar with a common friend, and I said, "Is that Linda?" And he said, "Yes." And from that day on, we've never been apart.
So there you go, people. That's how they met. Is that Linda? And from that day, they've never been apart since. There you go. And you see the face, they're showing you that it is bullshit, all made up for TV. Remember, they're playing a role. Most of these people in entertainment that they show you as family don't relate it. They show you them as couple. Fake shit for the dumb public. Move. Now here go the Donald Trump right there, people. Now, I'm gonna show you some things here because, by the way, this is off the Whitehouse channel right here. The Whitehouse official channel on YouTube. We don't play with videos. We just show it. Now, take a look at the Donald Trump right there. And a lot of people sleep, man. They don't get it. You really believe that this is a real human being can do that much? All these things that they tell you Donald Trump doing, all that he involving, all these social media posts, you see everything somebody say about him, every damn thing he's attached to. He's going to countries after countries. He's moving around. For a damn old man, people. How would he cope? Remember, they're not telling you the whole thing. The Donald Trump actually wear dependents, meaning that he have on a pamper. One of those things to stop him from shitting up, or when he shit, he catch it, or when he piss. Because you already know, people, no old person like this can be that active. Gonna have loose bowels and everything. Now pay attention to this big, blunder that they give you right here in the White House with the Donald Trump shit on himself right in front of everybody. Remember, I already told you that they said they put it out that he smelled like shit right around the clock. Now pay attention to this. Where is the Melania Trump? Listen.
Anything to say? I can say that I am extremely late.
The reason why he said that, because he never ever said that in his life. You never see the Donald Trump and the White House pulpit right there, that place that they used to run games on the people, that Oval Office. He never in a rush. He want the cameras to be there. He want to do things, raise up another thing to talk about. He always want the camera on him. In this case, he says extremely late. He's sitting right there, he's not getting up. He's sitting right there with all the dumb puppets lined up around him while he shit himself. Look, listen right here.
It's okay, don't worry about me.
You hear it? Go back again. When you hear him say, don't worry about me, you hear the poop sound. That's when he shit on himself, no lie. And you can tell that he did because of the way that he act after that. He's not going to act like the real Donald Trump anymore. Because now the big bad wolf have shit in his pants. Can't act bad no more. Listen and pay attention.
I did that very much.
Listen.
It's a nasty war.
You hear that? He keep mentioning it's a nasty war. A nasty war just about the time when he gonna shit on himself. He mentioned nasty a couple times. Listen.
Nasty war.
Listen.
Would anybody else have anything to say?
Because you gotta get out of
I
here.
am extremely late.
Extremely
but
late.
That's okay. Don't
You
worry
hear
about
that? Oop. You hear that sound? He extremely late. But it's okay. Don't worry about me. Poop. Just poop his pants right there, people. You don't believe it or what? One more time. Listen to when he said, don't worry about me. He said, I'm extremely late. Don't worry about me. Poop. Listen.
I did that very much. It's a nasty war.
It's a nasty war. Nasty.
Would anybody else
Yes,
have
because
anything
I gotta
to say?
get out of
I
here.
can say that I am extremely late. But that's okay. Don't
You
worry
hear that?
about me.
Okay. Don't worry about
Anyone
me.
else have anything to say? Doug, you're doing a fantastic job. We appreciate it. Marty,
Look, people, look.
you are really something special. Everyone's talking about you every time. If I
By
don't
this
mention
they
Marty,
get the smell yet.
Bobby
Hold on.
always mentions it.
Watch them. Look at them. They're so
We
fake.
have a great team. Jay, great. Marty, great. You guys
Yes,
want to say
but he
something?
don't really want him to take up no time. He don't really want him to sit there and talk. But listen, look, people, you go pull out something.
Historically, with addiction, the entire society has always been reactionary. And that's been the story of healthcare. But at the FDA, we are looking into incredible cutting-edge therapeutics, and we are being proactive, giving them vouchers when we see...
You see why all of these shits going on, people? They're setting up the groundwork for the destruction. It's sad, man. So you hear them talking about the FDA and what they got in store for the people? Right there when Donald Trump shit himself. Why the FDA couldn't save him? You worry about us. They need to save him, do something about his bowels and all. But no, they worry about operating on you, coming up with shit to kill you. But listen, pay
It's
attention
promising
here.
to get an approval as quick as weeks in an era of a 10 to 12-year approval time. And the ultimate therapeutic is community, houses of worship.
Houses of worship. Listen.
Addressing loneliness.
Addressing loneliness, and look what he put on the hand sign when he mentioned addressing loneliness. You have 330-something million people in America. Why is it loneliness involved in America? Why? Why loneliness becomes a government problem? The same people who tell you need to stay 6 feet apart, quarantine and all of these things in a pandemic, they're the same one who tell you now loneliness is a problem. The same people who stop childbirth and these things in the track. Depopulation. They're the one who worry about these things. You believe it? Listen.
That's part of the Maha agenda, thanks to Bobby's.
Maha agenda. Look at the hand sign. Look, people.
In 2018,
Listen.
you launched the HEAL initiative, helping to end addiction long-term at the NIH. It's paid fruit.
Go back. Listen.
Mr. President, in 2018, you launched the HEAL initiative, helping to end addiction long-term at the NIH. It's
helping to stop addiction. Listen to this here, people. Pay attention.
Fruit. It's yielded fruit. The ingenuity of small business has developed products
Look at the Donald
that
Trump people. He shit up
deal with
already.
pain without opioids.
Listen.
The naloxone, which saves lives, that was the fruit of NIH, and for the kinds of investments that are your administration that you made starting from from the first Trump term to now.
Yes, you're fumbling and bumbling, and the Donald Trump really want you order there like right now. It's an uncomfortable moment, but this guy is drawing it out. Listen.
Continue to pay dividends. The kind of research that the NIH is doing will help turn the tide, make people's lives so much better, restore families. All of the addiction that we've seen, 80,000 deaths we saw.
80,000 deaths, it's all fake with people. They lied to you about overdosing and death. They lied to you to make fentanyl supposedly be a weapon of mass destruction. That's the reason why they lie about those overdose, and to tell you that Venezuela is bringing in all these fentanyl and we need to attack them. Mexico and Canada and all these other countries bringing in this deadly fentanyl. It was a hoax. It's a hoax. It's a 100% hoax. Nobody died from no overdose of fentanyl. It's fake shit. Listen.
The huge spike in addiction deaths during the first Biden term is going to be a thing of the past.
Mentioned because it's the Biden term, and it's going to be a thing of the past now. Listen.
And I'm so proud of you.
And there's some great things happening.
Yes, he wanted to get out of there. Great things happening. Look, people, by now the smell is circulating, and they all know now that he shit up. Everybody know. Listen and watch.
Big announcements over.
Just get out of here. Everybody need to
Moving
leave.
drugs over the counter, so you don't need a prescription.
Listen.
Naloxone, which treats opioid, is one of those.
Yes, they have these drugs that you don't need prescription for. It's over the counter. They're making these drugs easier for you to get now. Same overdose again. Remember, these people worry about overdose, so they're packing up more pills and medication on you that you can also overdose on. What a bullshit solution to the problem. Listen.
Drugs, and we're being proactive with synthetic 7-OH, a new opioid that's showing up, and we're working with the DOJ.
So you hear
on
that, people?
addressing that.
There's a new opioid pop up again. A new synthetic opioid pop up in the street. And this fagabat know about it to bring it to Donald Trump right here. So they can, put out a plan how to counteract that right there. But listen.
Because chemists are coming up with new opioids faster.
Yeah, but who is the fucking chemist? You hear, people? He just mentioned chemists. That put a bam on the whole thing. He just said the chemist coming up with these wicked chemical. Go back again. Listen. Pay attention.
A new opioid that's showing up, and we're working with the DOJ on addressing that, because chemists are coming up with new opioids faster than the government has been able to keep up.
The chemist is coming up with more opioids faster than the government can react. You hear that, people? So they supposedly people who mixing it, the chemists who mixing the chemical. Remember I break it down that the chemists mix chemical? They said the chemist is not the government peoples. The chemist is the enemy that making you these wicked medication to kill you, making you these pills to kill you. The chemist. And the government is working against the chemist. I thought the chemist was working for the government. The chemists and the scientists of this world, right? Okay, pay attention how they shoot themselves in the foot.
We're going proactive on these new chemicals.
They're going proactive on the new chemical. But listen, people, yes, he want them out of here. When you ever see him run them out of here like this, people, even the camera people right there start backing up. They smell this shit already, but pay attention. Look, yes, you want them out of there.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, please.
Watch this, people. Watch. The more he move, is the more the smell coming out. And look, there you go right there. That alone sum it all up right there. You gotta understand, people. I told you before, and when I mentioned it, a lot of people thought I was crazy. I told you. The rumors going around that Donald Trump always smell like shit. And it happens because they're showing you that he's an old man that can't control his bowels. And what I was trying to tell you, no matter how the Donald Trump look big, bad, and powerful, he's breaking down right in front of your eyes. The same thing they give you with Hitler. Hitler was the most dangerous man doing all these wicked things, and he was dying inside. He even have Parkinson's, they tell you. He was dying inside, sick, but he can't show it because he have to play this big bad man on the world stage. Same thing with Donald Trump. He's that weak, he's shitting himself, can't control his bowels, but he's the one who running the whole thing with a iron fist. And all of these characters, as you could see, the Dr. Oz right there, another faker from TV, now becomes a part of the cabinet. The Kennedy right there that ties to all fuckery, the name itself. Any one of these Kennedys, you see have psyops in their back pocket for the dumb people. All of them there lined up for this fakery for the dumb masses. And what they get? A load of shit. I'm gone.